What is going on, guys? The Rose here. Welcome to the WrestleMania edition of Less Than Serious. Tonight is our WrestleMania pre-show. What's going on? The tour capture is the first one in the chat. As you can see on the screen tonight, we're going to go over the WrestleMania match card and make our predictions. We're going to save that for last because SmackDown is on right now, so we're going to see if there's any last-minute changes to the match card. We're going to go over Drew McIntyre's do's and don'ts for WrestleMania weekend. He put out a PSA video yesterday. I thought it was pretty interesting. We're going to take a listen to that and react to it. And WWE ranked their top 50 greatest WrestleMania matches of all time on YouTube. Being that there are 41 WrestleManias, we're only going to go through the top 41 of that list. Anyways, joining me tonight, as always, MK Kratos, who is currently on the phone, so he'll be here shortly. And Casey is Raw. What's going on, fellas?
Hey, I'm doing alright. You know, for a Friday night after work, usually I'll probably be asleep right now because I don't watch SmackDown anymore because I don't have YouTube TV.
Well, I'm watching it through other means because I don't have cable anymore. So,
I mean, ever since both Raw and AEW went to streaming devices, I was like, fuck this. I'm not paying $80 to watch YouTube TV just for SmackDown.
I don't blame you.
I'd rather miss SmackDown.
I don't blame you one bit. It's like I got rid of cable. I told my mom, I said, you know what? I said, I watch 3 fucking TV channels. I said, everything I watch, I can watch online. I said, I don't need to pay this exorbitant amount of fucking money I'm paying for cable just to freaking watch wrestling.
And YouTube TV just got worse. I mean, I was paying $80 a month for it. It's like, that's damn near cable prices.
Tour Capture's first comment didn't come through on the stream, but he says, I feel like this is going to be a lackluster and all hype. Probably be a disappointment or a disaster. I guess he's referring to WrestleMania being good or terrible.
Oh, I want to bring up something. I know I'm doing it on Saturday. Reaction to it.
Right.
We're supposed to do it on your channel on Sunday.
Right.
Because like I'm still planning to join you on Sunday because it's Easter Sunday. Totally forgot about that.
Right.
I got a call from my aunt. She wants me to come up there at 4, so I'm gonna try to go up there, hang out for a little bit, and then try to get back down here before the show starts.
I think it starts at what, 7 p.m. Eastern both times?
So I should probably have time, but if anything, I might run a hair late on Sunday.
Or if anything, maybe you could try to go early. This way you could hang out a little longer and be back in time.
That's not bad. That's not a bad idea. I just figured to tell you now, since this is the first time we got a chance to talk.
The tour captor says it seems like Casey doesn't want to join the stream.
No, like if I didn't why would I join tonight?
Yeah, and this is something I thought of like 2 days ago. What's going on, Bam? Casey needs that $80 for lot lizards.
So I might have a buddy wants to join us later on. I was talking to him, talking about wrestling, and we talked about WrestleMania. We even talked about the matches that WWE. He gave me the top 10. It was like, oh wow! Like I disagree with this lineup.
Yeah, we're gonna go over the top. Like I said, it's a top 50 list, but we're only gonna do 41, being that there's 41 WrestleManias this year. And it's gonna go relatively quickly because it's not like we're gonna look at it and then there's like a paragraph of words to read. Mm-hmm. It's literally just one after the next. I believe Kratos is here now. What's going on, Kratos?
What's up, boys?
Oh, did you guys get my picture I sent to you? I mean, I told you.
I saw it.
I didn't send it. I didn't send it to Kratos. So, Peacock had the documentary about WrestleMania 9.
Mm-hmm.
And
I heard about that.
So, I was watching that, and there was one point they showed a picture of Hulk Hogan, and it was kind of interesting. If the Rose want to show it, I found a picture of Hulk Hogan doing blackface.
I'd rather not.
Jesus Christ. Well, either way, little bit of news for tonight. Lana may have signed a Legends contract, according to PW Insider.
Well, another piece of news for tonight is Rusev has been listed on WWE documents for a return. So it's possible he could have a surprise return at WrestleMania this weekend. Or perhaps even Monday.
My surprise buddy's saying that supposedly Randy Orton has an open challenge for WrestleMania. For WrestleMania.
Maybe it could be Rusev.
Yeah, he brought up a good point. Like, if it's going to be someone, it should be someone who should go over Randy Orton. Yeah. Because let's say if it's a big time name, you don't want that big time name to lose to Randy Orton on night 1.
Well, we'll see. We'll see if his opponent gets announced tonight on SmackDown. That's why I got this show on in the background.
I got the show on in the background too. Speaking of which, who saw Natty Neidhart come across on Bloodsport yesterday?
I didn't. Well, I don't really watch anything I don't really watch anything anymore because I don't have TV. So.
Well, she did such a good job. Management in WWE was impressed, and she felt vindicated with her showing against Mayu Yamashita.
Interesting.
Okay.
I mean, she was pulling out, like, from what I heard, Queen of Blackheart type of shit, because she was straight up a monster in the ring, flipping off the crowd and everything.
Wow.
Oh, she definitely needs a different.
Like I said, she hasn't gone into that bag of tricks, Queen of Black Hearts bag of tricks since what, 2016? We're talking about almost 10 years ago.
That long, huh?
Oh yeah,
When she was the Queen of Black Hearts, when she was feuding with Nikki Bella in the first brand split of the modern era of wrestling.
I think a lot of times she's kind of on the, in the background, probably coaching these girls now. Like, she's barely ever shown.
She was just shown last week in the tag team gauntlet, which I shit all over on somebody else's stream.
But I'm saying that she's not shown that often. Like,
yeah, I know. I got you.
She's definitely probably coached behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
So we're going to start this stream off tonight. We're going to have a listen to Drew McIntyre's PSA to the fans regarding WrestleMania weekend.
After her tits did not pop out on the show.
Then we're gonna have a listen to this.
I saw that message, asshole.
we're gonna have a listen to this PSA. Drew McIntyre put this out to the fans. We're gonna listen to it, react to it, and see how much we agree or disagree with it. I listened to it yesterday, so it's not new to me. I don't know if you guys heard it yet, but
I don't follow Drew McIntyre on Twitter.
I don't follow him either. But I saw somebody retweeted it, and it popped up in my feed. So.
Mm-hmm.
But
I hadn't yet, so you'll get my genuine
my reaction to it as well.
Yep, it's 2.5 minutes long. So let me know if you guys can hear it. We're gonna start it right now.
Go.
What's happening, everybody? It's here. I don't know how it's here already, but it's WrestleMania week, the most exciting time of the year, and pro wrestling is on fire.
You guys hear it?
We're in a golden age beyond golden age, and the whole industry is descending on Vegas. The world's descending on Vegas. The eyes of the world are on WWE. I'm worried about you guys. I'm concerned you're going to fuck it up. So I've taken it upon myself to put together some do's and don'ts, a little PSA, so you can have the best time possible at WrestleMania.
Might be echoing a little bit,
if you have a bad interaction, a bad experience,
I don't mind.
things up, then it is totally on you for not listening.
It sounds a little bit garbled.
Be respectful to any wrestlers you see.
Because he talks like kind of silent.
Busiest work week of the year, and if you see us in a hurry, don't get in our way. We're probably trying to get to an appearance. We could actually see us at the appearance, or maybe we have an hour and we're trying to get to the gym, or something crazy like seeing our family and friends that we never ever see, especially from another country like myself. So wear deodorant. Please wear deodorant. Support local indie wrestling. I used to love doing the independent shows around WrestleMania, especially.
Wear deodorant, right? Because with the wrestling fans have that stigma for stinking.
There's so much going on, and the atmosphere is incredible. Support independent wrestling. And that's a very short list for do's. Now for love of God, don'ts. Don't hang around the airport with a bunch of merchandise to sign. It's bullshit. It's taking the piss. It's taking advantage. It's WrestleMania. There's plenty of signings and photo ops you can go along to. We're just trying to get our stuff. Say hi to a few people. Say thank you for coming to Mania. And go to the hotel to begin the biggest week of the year. Speaking of the hotel, fuck off. Stay away from the hotel. That's a safe space. Imagine
stay away
that's
from
our
the
house,
hotel.
Fuck
off.
Because they're home for the week. We have our family and friends there. Some of the superstars have kids. Respect personal space. Would you like someone coming into your house, shoving a camera in your face and your kid's face? Think of it that way. And don't interrupt people if they're in the middle of a conversation with their friends or family, or linger being weird. Again, there's plenty of chances to meet people during the week, and if you see a superstar in the wild, like on the street or the gym or a restaurant, maybe there'll be an opportunity to say what's up, take a quick photo, don't ask for merch to be signed, and once again, not the fucking hotel. Shoot names, real names, government names. Don't call people by their real names. That's a surefire sign we need to run the fuck away. I'm called Drew, so I'm pretty much screwed. This is more to do with the girls.
So my real name, they're going to run the fuck away.
Don't do that stuff and you want to fuck up your experience. Everybody attending Mania, get together, talk about the thing we love and brought us together, professional wrestling and WrestleMania. It's going to be the biggest one yet, and I guarantee Drew McIntyre is going to steal the weekend. So thanks for listening. I hope everybody actually listened and didn't just hear me. Listen. Cheers.
There you go. Drew McIntyre, his do's and don'ts for WrestleMania weekend. Don't be fucking stalking them at the airport. Don't be stalking, the wrestlers at the airport. Don't be shoving a bunch of merchandise at them, expecting a fucking box full of shit to get signed. Don't be freaking following them and hanging around their hotel where they're staying for the weekend. Don't be freaking bothering them with their family while they're eating. I mean, he said if you see them around outside a restaurant and stuff, you could say hi and ask for a picture, but don't bother them while they're eating. Don't bother them at the hotel. Don't be stalking them at airports. Don't call them by their government-issued name, by their birth name. And, basically the dudes of WrestleMania weekend, just have a good fucking time and don't be an asshole.
So, call them by their wrestling name?
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
But in Drew's case, his name is Drew, so he's fucked, like you said.
Yeah.
Well,
just don't call him by his legal last name, Galloway. That's it.
I agree.
Y'all see the Nintendo update about pre-orders coming to America?
Yeah, but I was trying to keep it. I was trying to keep it wrestling based tonight, but I did see that.
Like, look,
I made a short. I made a YouTube short about it earlier.
Plus, you kind of cut me off. I was trying to get my response to it too. I was like,
someone responded in the tweet from GameStop. Peach better blow me if Mario Kart costs $79. That's an actual response to GameStop.
Stay Six says, "Did you see someone approach Taker and his kid?" I did not. I have not been following too much as to what's been going on around the cons and whatnot. I have seen a couple of things, people posting some video clips of meeting some of the wrestlers at the, WWE World that they're doing this weekend.
The meet and greet. Someone brought a adoption certificate to have it signed by Rhea Ripley, and she signed the damn thing.
Well, I watched this. I'm joking. God damn it.
Hold on. Go ahead, Casey.
So, I've seen this. It's kind of related to what Drew McIntyre was saying. Is I watched the CM Punk where he does the top 10 things that he can't live without on the road.
Right.
And he brought up one point where he would wear earbuds to pretty much tell people not to bother me. But he used to wear those big giant headphones, and people still didn't get the point that he doesn't want to be bothered. But he also brought up one time one of the guys, someone actually pulled the headphones off his head or from his ears. That's pretty fucked up.
Wow.
I'm not going to go up to a celebrity and you know what? I'm going to pull this headphone off your ear to talk to you. I'm like, you got some balls to do that, you know? I wouldn't even, honestly, I brought this up before when there was a SmackDown ECW taping that came down here. And it was me and my buddy. We were leaving the show. And we went the back way out. And because, one, we wanted to see the wrestlers leaving. But also, I think it was a little closer to our car. But on the way back, on the way out, I saw Dusty Rhodes walking towards us. And I was like, I wanted to shake his hand, but I also didn't want to bother the guy, because, I don't want to seem like I said, I didn't want to bother him. But I would love to shake the guy's hands. Dude, you're a legend.
Well, there's a right way to there's a right way to go about it, and certainly a wrong way to go about it. And a lot of people recently have been doing it the wrong way, which is why Drew felt the need to make that 2.5-minute video. Tour Capture says, I met Mick Foley by accident in Toronto. He was in a rush, but he was in his PJs, which was odd, but it was November. Stay Six says, Taker didn't take it lightly. They were talking about it on Pat's show this morning. Yeah, see, I don't follow too much about everything that goes on around Mania weekend. But I did. I saw the WrestleMania stage was revealed on Pat's show. I saw a couple of clips of people meeting some of the wrestlers and having pictures taken or something signed. Tourcaptor says it's funny how Drew said it in the video. Don't fuck this up. Yeah, because he's absolutely right. Don't be an asshole, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So, you ever seen that picture of Randy Orton in the bathroom where he's literally washing his hands in the sink, but there's this kid and the father, and I think it was the kid taking a picture of Randy Orton, and he's kind of like a little upset or shocked. I'm like, that's how sick-minded these people are. Like, you figure, hey, either you're in the bathroom or you're at a restaurant. Like, there should be respect. Like, you can't just, or privacy. Like, come on, you don't just, hey, I'm a huge fan. I saw you over here eating, but can you sit down and shake my hand and have a conversation and have an autograph? I'm like, there's like obviously, but like people who does this, I'm like, then where's the cutoff point? Where's the line? I mean, do you say hi at the urinal? Like, I see you peeing right now, but can I shake your hand while you're peeing?
It's like that's the thing. Like, Randy should be upset with or not upset, but annoyed with the parent, not the kid, because the kid doesn't really know any better. He's just doing what his fucking parent told him. But all of this, reminds me of that Eminem song, "The Way I Am," that he made back in the '90s, because he dealt with a lot of the similar shit when he fucking blew up in the '90s, and he made that song, and he was rapping in that song about people fucking bothering him while he was trying to feed his kid at McDonald's or taking a shit in the bathroom and asking for an autograph and stuff. He made that song. He was pissed about that shit, and
it became a popular song over the years.
Oh yeah,
it still hits. It still hits even today.
Oh yeah, because it's all true. It's all true.
Mm-hmm.
See, nowadays I think you can kind of disguise yourself a little bit better since the whole pandemic thing happened. So it's more acceptable if someone walks around with a mask on. They're not going to think twice about it anymore, They're like, oh, this guy's scared about getting COVID over here. Like, he's wearing a mask, but you can't knock him.
Honestly, I think it's harder.
Use the C word around EJ. She just got over it.
I'm just saying that it gives them more of a better way to cover up.
Well, the thing is, though, I think it's harder in this internet age that we're in to have privacy, because not only do celebrities have to worry about the paparazzi bothering them, but then regular fucking fans that are going to bother them and then post it online.
Oh, and then people hack people's phones and computers, and like they just go beyond not only just like meeting them inappropriately, they just go straight into stalking. I can, like, if you know where exactly the wrestler is going to be at the hotels, that's at the hotels and at the freaking airport, that's fucking stalking.
Yeah, that's why Drew said, would you like it if I came into your home shoving a fucking camera in your face? That's why he said stay away from the hotel.
Mm-hmm. I got another example. Gigi Dolan just posted a couple days ago. Please don't send fan mail to my personal email, to my personal home address.
The fact that people even know her actual address is creepy.
Exactly.
Yeah, Rhea Ripley just talked about that a couple weeks ago on Twitter. I'm like, people still are doing this to these people? Come on.
Are you surprised? I'm not.
Someone showed up to Arn's house at like 9 in the morning to get him to sign a freaking championship belt. Now, mind you, Arn looked like he had just woken up because he had no dang shirt on in 2019. Answering his door.
Yeah, if somebody walked up to my house and said, hey, can you sign this? I'd tell you to go fuck yourself.
Oh, God, look what... Boogie got kind of, like, upset, like, when that one dude came and found his house, and Boogie came out with a gun, and, like, did Boogie even shoot around off? I think he did.
Yeah, he
didn't
did. He
Like,
fought. Yeah, he shot the gun into the sky to try to scare Frank Castle.
So, do you honestly? I don't blame Boogie. Like, some nut comes to your house. I'm like, I would feel the same thing. You would feel like,
But that was a completely different story. That wasn't a fan stalking somebody. That was somebody that wanted to fucking start shit with him. That was a completely different thing, and that was fucking 6 years ago, or
that's
4 or
just as
5, like
bad,
4 years
though.
ago.
That's just as bad, though. Like, even, let's say, a praise fan that's obsessed of you, or some asshole that wants to dox where you're at. Like, so, like, but, like, that's what I'm saying. I think Boogie, even if, like, I think he was in the wrong at all. I mean, I felt like he had every right to defend himself, you know?
Yep.
Like, when you have a nut job walk up to your house and show, like, literally have footage of it, like, that's fucked up.
So, Kratos, what did you think of Drew's PSA and what he said to the fans?
All true. All true.
Yeah.
Straight facts. That's all I'll say.
See, it already started. This WrestleMania is going to be shit. The stage was leaked this week. It was shown. It was supposedly leaked earlier this week, but it was revealed officially today.
I mean, the whole the lineup being leaked by they already said who's opening the damn night, opening night one. Gunther and Jey Uso's opening night one. They already said that this morning.
Yeah, because they can't main event because they gave that match to fucking Roman, Seth, and CM Punk.
I mean, CM Punk even said if he were in Triple H's spot, he would have the women main event. The women triple threat. He would have had them main event, not his main event.
Well, this whole thing where the Royal Rumble winner getting the main event spot obviously doesn't matter because both the Royal Rumble winners are not in the main event for neither night.
Right? They need to literally stop saying that.
Yeah.
Here's the problem with that: the Rumble main event hasn't been a guaranteed thing since Mania 23.
Well, Cody won the Royal Rumble last year, and he got the main event, obviously, because he had the biggest match.
I'm only saying, like, for certain main events, for certain Manias, it hasn't been a thing since Mania 23. Because in 07, Taker won the Rumble. He did the main event. He got the co-main over with him and Batista. Got the co-main, and Batista was pretty upset over it. So they put on possibly the best match on the whole night.
That was the night that Cena and Shawn Michaels.
Charlotte in the Mania 39.
Cena and Shawn Michaels main event at 23, right?
Yeah. No Rumble winner in sight.
Torcaptor says it's called main event Jey Uso. Yeah, I agree. If they're going to say the Royal Rumble winner main event's WrestleMania, he should get the main event at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
But because he is he's a superstar, yeah. But because he's a smaller star when you compare him to CM Punk and Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes and John Cena, of course he's not going to get the actual main event.
But at the same time, when's the last time a Rumble winner opened a Mania? Sheamus and Daniel Bryan.
And then before that, it was Edge. It was Edge, right, with Del Rio.
Oh,
that was the second match on the card.
Isn't there a more recent one? Wasn't Drew McIntyre won the belt at the?
Oh yeah. That's because Brock Lesnar didn't want to be there all night, so they put him on first.
So I was like, I'm like.
Apparently we're gonna have a presidential appearance at WrestleMania, possibly because
I heard that too.
Donald Trump was tweeted about. He didn't tweet personally, but somebody else tweeted about he was headed to Vegas for WrestleMania 41.
I mean, Pat McAfee let that slip on his own show this morning.
After yesterday, people were tweeting that he was given an Ula Fala after the Roman Reigns interview was posted about online, and people were saying that's bad timing. And then somebody posted about an interview John Cena did where he says he still loves Vince McMahon even after all the shit that came out about him.
Literally.
Hey, Rose, have you seen the picture, the wax figure of Triple H at Access this year?
No.
I thought Triple H pointed at the damn thing.
Of course.
When his Triple H pointed, it looked creepy as hell.
Yeah, so look it up. It's at the WrestleMania Access Superstore. They have this section with Triple H. They have all these special events over there. They have this wax figure of Triple H doing the finger gesture, and Triple H has like bug eyes. And what's funny, Triple H even mocks it when he saw it too. He's like, you had to take a look at this, and not only that, I was watching, I guess, a channel called Wrestle Juice. It's part of the people who, God, what's the, Steven Larson?
Oh, yeah.
Steve, his own channel, I guess, Wrestle Juice, he found out that WWE Shop Zone is actually have 4 Triple H's titles, and they look horrible. They're on the Shop Zone. You gotta take a look at that too.
Oh Lord,
dude! There's literally the World Heavyweight title, big gold with denim backing.
Denim?
Yeah, denim. I'm telling you, you gotta check these belts out. These belts look horrible.
Oh, if you're not watching, for those of you not watching SmackDown, Carmelo Hayes just won the Andre the Giant Battle Royal.
Okay, who gives a shit?
You guys gonna watch the Hall of Fame ceremony later, or at least part of it?
I would watch that. I guess it should be on Peacock, right?
I would think so. They're showing Undertaker and Triple H Hell in a Cell match from WrestleMania 28.
Don't capture Carmelo Hayes won.
Oh, by the way, I'm glad you guys are here and bringing up about the Hall of Fame. We never talked about this yet. What are you guys thinking about them inducting matches now? I think it's stupid.
I think they're doing that just because they're running out of people to induct.
Mm-hmm.
Then here's the idea. What about a special award? Not giving a Hall of Fame induction for it, but it could be part of the show, but not another Hall of Fame induction for these guys. It could be, there's a moment that we're going to, so special, we're going to give you an award.
What they should do is start inducting less people so they don't run out of superstars.
Well, there's still plenty of people, but I just think they should have an award and not inducting people for matches.
Yeah,
now.
Right. I agree. But the Hall of Fame ceremony takes place 10 p.m. The only part of it I'm interested in watching is Triple H. That's about all I'm going to watch of it.
I'm mostly interested for most of it, minus one person who I think is definitely not worthy of the Hall of Fame. I think it's definitely the only reason she's being inducted is because of who her husband is.
Oh, yeah. Michelle McCool. She was also freaking... she also took over... She took over who? Mickey James, right? Or... No, Mickey James is still on LFG, right?
Yeah.
I could have sworn Michelle McCool was supposed to be taking over for Mickey James because The Undertaker demanded it.
For the second next season.
Oh, okay. I heard that wrong then. But anyways, Torcaptor says Lex could be interesting. Hall of Fame on Netflix? I don't know if it's on Netflix. I think it might be on Peacock.
I think Peacock for America and probably Netflix for international, probably.
But speaking of the matches, let's get to this list. Now, you're going to see that I cropped the shit out of the page, and you're going to see it for a reason, so I don't give away all the other ones. So, like I said, we're going to do the top 41. So, number 41 by WWE. The Undertaker versus AJ Styles in the Boneyard match at WrestleMania 36.
Okay. To me, honestly, I feel like this is still not really a match. It's not live. I'm sorry. These cinematic matches, I don't consider this a real match.
Yeah, I don't either, but I mean, you know why they did it. Otherwise, it was obviously going to be a live match.
Well, I think the reason is because Undertaker at this time still couldn't wrestle a full match. I mean, they could have done a lot of this live. I mean, he just can't wrestle a good match anymore. So they're like, well, we're going to just crop a bunch of this stuff together, and we're going to rehearse this during the daytime, and then we're going to record the rest of this during the night. You know?
I still think it was a fun match for what it was.
It was okay. It was good, but I wouldn't consider it a match.
Like I said, we know why they did it. The tag team championships are about to be defended on SmackDown. Number 40. Number 40. Let's scroll up a little bit. Oh, I can't scroll up at all. Okay. Okay, so this is what I'll have to do then. Reveal number 40. Full match. Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins. WrestleMania Triple Threat. WrestleMania 31. Now, see, I don't really agree with this being a triple threat match because it initially wasn't. Seth Rollins literally only cashed in and made it a triple threat match towards the end of the match.
I agree.
Seth Rollins was in the match for what, a whole 2 minutes?
Yeah, just to capitalize. And that was it.
Torcapture says the Hall of Fame will be internationally on Netflix, so he'll get it on Netflix. All right, good to know. So yeah, I don't agree. I don't agree with this being officially billed as a triple threat match. And honestly, I would put the Boneyard match over that, to be honest with you.
I'm okay right now with it. But I do agree that, like, them calling it a triple threat match, I mean, it wasn't until the very end.
Right.
So
that would be like in AEW with the Revolution match, calling that a triple threat when it was initially Moxley versus Copeland, and Christian cashed in midway through the match, and he was in it for like 5 minutes and lost, and took the pin because the other two clowns, neither one of them wanted to take the pin, so Christian had to give up his contract and lose.
Yeah, that was stupid too.
Anyways, number 39. Gunther versus Drew McIntyre versus Sheamus. Intercontinental Championship match, WrestleMania 39.
Did we react to this?
I don't think we did 39 together, no.
Maybe this year I might have slept during this match.
I honestly vaguely remember it. Like, 39 to me wasn't all that great, in my opinion. I mean, yeah, Stone Cold was on night one. That's literally like the best thing I think of the entire.
No, that was the year prior.
That was 38. I thought that was 39. Okay, see, so 39 was not really memorable to me at all.
Because the reason I know is because I went to WrestleMania 38. and that was in Dallas.
Oh, right. 30.
But no, I think 39 was okay. But I knew this match was going to be good. A lot of times during the last few years before I started reacting to them, I fell asleep a lot of times right in the middle of WrestleMania. Like, there's a couple times I missed the main event of WrestleMania because I fell asleep, because how long these Manias were becoming, you know?
Well, this card supposedly is going to be 7 matches each night, which isn't too bad.
Yeah.
That's about. They're going to probably give about 3.5 hours in 7 matches each night.
Or if you put both nights together, it just equals AEW card.
Yeah.
14 matches.
And how ironic is it? How ironic is it that a WrestleMania 39 match got the 39th spot on their list?
Yeah, I saw that too. It was like, I thought that was interesting.
But honestly, I would put the Boneyard match above both of these, in my opinion.
Nah, I'm okay with how it is right now. Because I know Gunther versus McIntyre and Sheamus was good. And the first Brock Lesnar and Roman match was good, actually.
Number 38, Eddie Guerrero versus Kurt Angle, WrestleMania 20.
Oh, how about WrestleMania 20? Do you think they're not going to actually say anything about Benoit, obviously?
No. That was, if I remember correctly, this was Eddie's last WrestleMania match, right? Because he died the following year.
No, he wrestled for 2 more years.
Did he before he died? I thought he died in 2005.
No, actually, he wrestled 21.
Okay, so, okay, I forgot he died after
He wrestled at 21 against Rey Mysterio in a one-on-one match when they were tag champs.
Oh, okay.
And 22, and he just missed 22. He just died just before WrestleMania 22.
I remember WrestleMania 20 not being all that good, though.
There's a couple good matches.
It's remembered for all the wrong reasons, that's why.
Yeah, I agree, but Eddie versus Kurt Angle was a good match.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It was actually Eddie's first title defense as WWE champion that show.
Yeah.
And I've seen every match on this list already, so I will put my opinion out there for some of the ones that I personally don't believe should be as high as they are.
I've seen a few of them, but I haven't seen the whole list. Like, I know what number 2 is.
I know some of them. I'm gonna have a couple controversial takes tonight.
I know what number 1 and 2 is, but I don't know what like all of these are.
Hold on.
Like number 16. When you get to it, I got a bunch of shit I gotta say about that one. 16.
Chris is still on Netflix. WrestleMania. I see a match on there. What's going on, EJ? I hear you just got recovered over COVID, so that's good to hear.
I'm just wondering about one thing. Who made this list?
WWE did.
WWE themselves.
Who was the person is like, all right, this is the lineup. Like, is it Triple H?
Well, that we don't know.
Doubt it. Based on number 1, I wouldn't be surprised though.
Yeah. Number 37. 37. Undertaker versus Triple H, no holds barred. WrestleMania 27.
It was good. I prefer 28 better.
Yeah, 28 was definitely the best, probably the best of the 3 between them two.
I would put the one at X7 in front of this one, and then.
Well, who knows? It might be on the list.
I would bet money it will be.
We're using Skype, EJ. This is actually going to be probably our last Well, after Sunday will be probably our last Skype episode because Skype's shutting down the first weekend of May.
Yep.
Number 36.
This top 5 is well deserved. I'm looking at the list myself. This top 5 is well deserved. Number 10, I got some shit to say about that one. Number 10, I got some shit to say when we get to it.
And I accidentally just spoiled 35. But 30...
I usually don't care. 35 was like a 35 should have been higher.
I didn't read it, but I just spoiled it on the screen. Number 36.
I know what number 35 is.
36, Becky Lynch versus Bianca Belair. Raw Women's title match, WrestleMania 38.
Should not be in the top 40. That's my opinion.
I agree.
I agree. I would put every match on this list so far above this one.
Let's keep going.
Do you guys know what you'll be using after Sunday's over? I don't know yet. Probably Discord, most likely.
Yeah, more than likely.
Yeah.
Even though Discord has a certain fucking problem right now, so it's whatever.
Let's just keep it the Discord like a group chat calls. That way we know where to go back to when we get started.
Yeah, and we know who we're adding.
Yeah.
Number 35, Daniel Bryan, Kofi Kingston, WrestleMania 35. Another one. WrestleMania 35 match got the number 35 spot.
I would swap this one with the number 10 one out of the gate. This one should be top 10.
This match was really good, and this was Kofi. That's the night Kofi. That's the night Kofi won and went on that 6-month title reign.
Only to be squashed in 5 seconds of Brock Lesnar. We won't talk about that.
I think they officially announced it as 18 seconds.
Whatever. Anyways, keep going.
34. Shawn Michaels versus Ric Flair, WrestleMania 24. Ric Flair's supposed retirement match.
Kayfabe in WWE, his kayfabe retirement match.
It was definitely a good match. It was definitely Ric Flair's last good match, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, and it wouldn't be as good as it was if it wasn't because of Shawn Michaels, for sure.
Torcapture said this shouldn't be on any list. Way better WrestleMania matches than this shit. Which match are you referring to, Torcapture?
I'm the bet money. He's probably mentioning 36.
He said Ric Flair and Shawn Michaels are in his top 15.
Kiss my ass. Kiss my ass.
Number 33.
You can choke on this big black dick in my pants, Torcapture. Shut your mouth.
Jesus. Number 33. Ric Flair versus Randy Savage. WWE title match. WrestleMania 8.
I'm okay with that.
This is before my time. I never seen this match, so.
The dude got bladed in front of the fucking camera. Hell no. Fuck that shit.
What?
Ric Flair was caught blading blatantly in front of the camera and the audience.
Okay.
He made it intentional what he was doing, wiping his hand over his forehead. When in the same case of Bret Hart and Roddy Piper on the same Mania, they made it actually look accidental. Ric Flair intentionally bladed. Seriously.
Okay.
Naomi just came out on SmackDown interrupting the 3-way promo. Imagine if they make this a 4-way match right at the fucking end.
What?
The Raw Women's title match.
The World Women's title match. Naomi still has to wrestle Jade Cargill on Mania to get that to happen.
Because Naomi just interrupted Bianca's promo with Rhea in the ring.
Oh, please, no.
Anyway, number 32.
Anyways, tour capture. I understand we're friends. That's just my honest opinion on the old fuck known as Ric Flair.
He said that's his list. Number 32, Randy Orton versus Daniel Bryan versus Batista, WrestleMania 30. That was a very good match.
Should be higher.
That should be top. In my opinion, that's top 10.
That's top.
I don't know.
That's top 15. Should have been top 15.
I think it's overrated a little bit, honestly.
How?
I mean, honestly,
It's only feels that way because he had to beat Triple H first to get into that match.
Mm-hmm.
And then he won, and then he beat all three. He beat Evolution all in one night.
Yeah, I mean, that is
Okay,
true.
I can understand the storyline of it being top 15 true capture, but the match, not so much.
Oh, Jade Cargill came out now. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, Christ in heaven.
But I still say that I feel like this one was definitely overrated. I mean, I was happy that Daniel Bryan did win the
Oh yeah, he
WWE.
deserved it. After he got fucked over at SummerSlam that year. Oh yeah, the year before I should say.
Yeah, that was a good part to me. And like maybe I just felt jaded because he came in already hurt. I was like,
he was already hurt during the whole build. What do you mean?
Well, he was more hurt because of the Triple H match, you know. They had to give it more of a reason, you know. So I was like, I was just not a big fan of that. Like 30 was not as good as people like. Yeah, we remember for Daniel Bryan winning the championships and Undertaker losing. That's the.
I mean, the Undertaker losing the streak soured the rest of WrestleMania for me. I can't lie, but the
pinfall.
The main event though, that definitely, in my opinion, should be a top 10 WrestleMania match.
Yeah, true. All right, moving on.
Number 31. This match is garbage. Charlotte Flair versus Becky Lynch versus Sasha Banks, WrestleMania 32 women's title match.
I got one thing to say. Fuck Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, entirely.
I turned on my camera for that one too.
Yeah, I don't like really. I don't think I like any women's match at WrestleMania, and that's not a knock on the women. It's just
that's not considered sexist. We're not being sexist here. Some
I mean, obviously,
matches on this list are shit when it comes to the women.
Yeah, and it's not, you know, they're given less time, unfortunately. So, I mean, there are good women's matches. Like Rhea had a good women's match last year.
I agree with that.
But there are, you know,
I think Charlotte Flair. That was about the only time I've ever seen Charlotte Flair put anyone over on Mania because she already beat the fucking woman in the COVID era at the Warehouse Mania. That's the only reason she put her over. The same thing ain't gonna happen for Tiffany Stratton.
Right.
I'm sorry. Tiffany Time needs to beat Charlotte Flair first time outing.
I hope so. This was a good tag match. Number 30, the Usos versus Owens and Sami Zayn. Undisputed tag title match, WrestleMania 39. That was a good tag match from what I remember.
Number 16. I swapped this number with number 16. You'll see what I mean.
All right.
This will be swapped with number 16. Should have been.
This match, I remember this match more than I remember that other match, the IC title match. Because I remember the Usos were heels because they were part of the Bloodline.
Yeah, I think this was definitely...
This was the main event of night one of Mania 39. That's why. Charlotte and Rhea were the co-main event for night one.
Yeah, this definitely was a good main event. So I'm okay where that lands. But, you know, honestly, why there's a couple of these women's matches, they feel like they have to sprinkle a couple in there because... if they don't, they're going to probably call WWE.com or WWE sexist, you know?
Yeah.
If they don't sprinkle a couple women matches in there, you know?
Personally, I would probably have maybe one or two women's matches on this entire list, but I certainly wouldn't have picked the ones that they've picked so far.
I agree.
Out of the whole list, most of the women's matches have Charlotte Flair, no? So what's the damn point?
Right?
Out of this whole list, most of the women's matches include Charlotte Flair in some capacity. What's the damn point?
I bet you, now obviously I don't know the whole list, but I bet you the one The night that Charlotte ended Asuka's streak is going to be on this list.
That pissed me off.
You got jokes. You got jokes.
Number
You got jokes.
Number 29, Edge versus The Undertaker, WrestleMania 24. That was a damn good match. It was streak versus streak.
Should have been top 15.
Yeah, I think top 10. Yeah, in my opinion, I think top 10.
It's good.
I remember that streak versus streak. We thought Edge was going to win when he freaking clobbered The Undertaker with the fucking television camera.
Originally, the plan was he was going to win. From what I heard, he was supposed to win. He turned it down.
Edge was going in.
Taker streak was more of a money deal than anything.
Edge went into that WrestleMania 7-0. It was streak versus streak, even though it wasn't billed as one.
Mm-hmm.
Title on the line. Edge was the champion. Edge had more to lose than Taker did. We all thought at one moment that Taker was going to lose that match. And he obviously won, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was a really good match.
Yes, it was.
Number 28. Daniel Bryan versus Triple H, WrestleMania 30. They had to put both the Bryans matches on here. That's the only thing I disagree with.
Agreed.
I mean, does it deserve to be top 50?
Here's the sad part. The top 3 Daniel Bryan matches, heel or face, couldn't even crack the top 20. I find that to be a problem.
Now, the match opener...
The best 3 matches couldn't crack the top 20.
This match opener with Triple H, does it deserve to be on a top 50 list? Sure. Does it deserve to be higher than the fucking triple threat main event? No.
No. Definitely not. Definitely not. The only reason this match actually happened is because originally it was going to be CM Punk versus Triple H, but CM Punk quit.
I would imagine it does count the tag team matches, Edge's streak, because he did win. He did win back-to-back years at WrestleMania when they did those ladder matches.
Yeah, triangle ladder match. The
TLC match the year after.
TLC 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 28, I disagree with. It should have been much lower. It definitely should not have been above the fucking main event.
It should, like you said, it should have been in front of that one, but I'm like, to me, like, it was a good match, yes, but not as good as the main event. I mean,
27. Go ahead, Casey.
I was going to say, they just tacked this one on because, CM Punk quit,
Yeah.
And Triple H had to have a match at WrestleMania. He couldn't sit this one out, so he's like, well, Vince, I still have to have my WrestleMania match, so how about Daniel Bryan fights twice? But
Number 27, this again is before my time. Randy Savage versus Hulk Hogan, WrestleMania 5.
The night Hogan no-sold the elbow drop.
Are you shocked?
No.
This is coming from a man.
Square in the middle of the ring. Gets right up. Hooked up. 3 punches. Big boot. Leg drop. 1, 2, 3.
This is coming from a man.
Elbow drop.
Like, of course, this man didn't take a no-sell elbow drop. This is the same man who wore blackface, too. So, like, and I got.
That's not good. That shit.
I'll be showing that picture on my.
You can show it on your channel. I ain't touching it.
Show it on your channel. Just don't show that shit here.
Number 26, The Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania 26.
Hell of a match.
Another one.
Damn good match. Just
WrestleMania 26. Number 26. That's the third time that's happened on the list.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this was a damn good match. Now, it's not better than the WrestleMania 25 match, but it was sure as hell close.
Yeah, and that WrestleMania 25 match is still, I think, the longest singles match without a title on the line. 35 minutes of in-ring action. or something like that.
And Undertaker almost broke his neck that night.
He almost got paralyzed because the cameraman was not in particular, didn't have proper positioning to catch him.
Yeah.
Even though that was also Arn's son, too.
You know, one thing, I was talking to my mystery buddy about this, and it's funny how, like, we hadn't seen any X7 matches, at least on the top 41 matches yet, you know?
Uh-huh.
So, like, we're comparing notes. It was like I was at WrestleMania X7, so, like, I could, and I even would say, like, yeah, at the time, I'd say, of course, it's the best of all time. But I was biased because I was there, and there was a couple stinkers at that show. So,
yep.
This one again, this Undertaker Shawn Michaels match again, in my opinion, should be top 10.
Mm-hmm.
WrestleMania 10 ladder match better be top 5 or top 3, Tourcaptor says. Taker matches probably be a lot on this list. Well, he's only had 2 on this list so far. Let's see, number 25. Roddy Piper versus Bret Hart. IC title match, WrestleMania 8. Again, another one before my time.
To a Mania. One of the best openings to a Mania.
It was not opening. Hold on, it was not an opening. Hold on, it wasn't an opening match.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't. At WrestleMania 8, it was Tito Santana. It was Tito Santana versus Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 8.
I thought that was 9.
No. 9, it was Shawn Michaels versus Tatanka.
Oh, okay. Either way. I just remember the second match on Mania 8's card was Jake Roberts versus Undertaker.
Yep. That's the only match from WrestleMania 8 I know because of the DVDs that I have.
Mm-hmm.
But Roddy Piper versus Bret Hart was a good match, and plus, this is the first time that Roddy Piper actually let other people pin him. Like, a lot of times, anytime Roddy Piper would lose, it's usually by, like, disqualification. Like, Hogan didn't pin Roddy Piper until WCW.
Starcade. No, wait, not Starcade 96. That was in Super Brawl 7, right?
I don't remember.
But where he pinned him at Super Brawl 7, yeah. That was the title was officially on the line, but Roddy Piper beat Hogan at Starcade 96 with no title on the line.
Yeah.
Number 24.
The segment disguised as a match.
Yeah. Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Kevin Owens, WrestleMania 38. The only reason I'm going to have some bias for this match and say it should be higher is because I fucking love Stone Cold, and it was amazing to see him come back, even if it was not meant to be a match.
Yeah, I was there, but to me, like,
I don't agree it should be top 15 or top 10. I would at least give it top 20, just for my personal bias.
Honestly, I think it's too high on the list. I think it needs to be, like, maybe in top 30, but not inside in the 20s. I mean, I was glad to see Stone Cold fight for one more time, but, I mean, I disagree with this number.
Mm-hmm.
Number 23, The Undertaker, CM Punk, WrestleMania 29. This one, out of all of the WrestleMania Taker matches I've seen, this one was probably next to the one with Roman Reigns and obviously Brock Lesnar. This is probably my third most disliked WrestleMania match, in my opinion, with The Undertaker involved.
Really? I honestly thought this match should have main evented over once in a lifetime, too.
Yeah, I don't know.
Honestly,
This match just didn't do it for me. I mean, it was a good match, but I don't know. It just didn't do it for me.
That's why it should have main evented over Rock versus Cena 2.
Yeah, this is the second WrestleMania I went to, and I thought this was definitely Undertaker's last great match.
And this one was in Jersey, and I still say this one wasn't a very good match. Like to me, it just wasn't as good as the list is showing it is.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was planning when I went to this WrestleMania. I went to this flea market in Pennsylvania, and I was trying to get a T-shirt made. I was going to take the artwork of CM Punk's fist with the lightning bolt. I was going to have 20, and no, I think it was 20 and -1, and the one would have been the CM Punk fist. I wanted to get that shirt done, but the guy wanted me to pay $70 to get the shirt. Like, what? He was like, well, I got to clean up the artwork and everything. I'm like, I gave you the artwork right here. I'm like, it was like, I'm not paying $70 for a T-shirt.
That's probably a fair price, to be honest.
Kick him in the shin and call him a rip-off artist?
Rip-off artist.
I'm surprised no one gets that reference. I just quoted Foster's Home from Imaginary Friends with that.
I don't really remember that cartoon. Vaguely.
Shows my age, don't I? Showed my age, don't I?
Intro was the shit. Best intro, especially live watching. I guess for the Undertaker match. Excuse me. Number 23, or 22 rather. Kurt Angle versus Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania 21.
One off this time. If you get what I mean.
So, like I said, I'm assuming we're totally forgetting about all Benoit's matches, apparently.
Like, no shit!
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, Benoit versus Kurt Angle at X7 was such a great
Oh, no shit. Twerk After said he was at WrestleMania 29 as well, Casey.
Oh, yeah? It was cool. I enjoyed it. I didn't complain about any of the WrestleManias I went to.
I'm going to be honest with you. Pretty much any Shawn Michaels match was really good at WrestleMania, except for 14, because he was like really hurting and broken down at that point.
His back was in shambles for that match. I'm sorry. His back was in complete horrendous shape.
I'm assuming we're also not going to get the triple threat match at WrestleMania 20 because you can't mention the guy's name anymore. We could.
Why they're not going to mention his Mania X7 match? Why would they bring up that match?
Well, I got an idea. We could do it. It could be Shawn Michaels versus Triple H versus Redacted. You just.
Speaking of a match that shouldn't be on this list, Ronda Rousey and Kurt Angle versus Triple H and Stephanie McMahon.
Now, I'll disagree with this one. This should be on the list. Just not the
No, this match, this should not be on the list whatsoever.
I agree.
Oh, let Kratos talk.
Ronda Rousey had. And possibly Stephanie McMahon's best match in her entire career.
I don't know. I
stick my flag in the highest field possible.
I don't think it should be on the list at all.
I disagree. Go ahead, Casey.
No, I agree with the Rose, though. I mean, honestly, a lot of these women matches, like I said, they're only sprinkling these in. They're like, oh, it's been a while, so we'd rather throw one here, because if we don't, it'll be sexist. So it's like, all right, so we better sprinkle one here, you know? I guarantee you, let's say if this whole 50 match collection was for legitimately, they show everything, and
Well, just for
Something
fun,
like-
just for fun, when we're done with the list, we'll just peek at the last 9 that we're skipping over purposely, just to see what did make the bottom cut. Anyway,
Yeah.
number 20.
Last year's main event. Let's just call it that. Last year's main event.
Roman
Night
Reigns
one.
and The Rock versus Cody and Seth Rollins, WrestleMania 40. I think this match is still too new to even be this high on the list.
Agree.
I agree.
It was an all right match. I don't think it was.
It was more out of ring action than anything, personally.
It was an all right match. It was cool to see The Rock wrestle at Mania again, but other than that, I don't think it's top 20 worthy.
The best part about the whole match was the fact that Rock and Roman turned into a meme with Sonic Rings and Rock screaming as if he got hit, as if he's Tom the cat from Tom and Jerry screaming over the spear from Roman.
You know
You didn't
what?
see that meme?
You know, be a
Anyone else see
good
that?
idea.
Hold on. One at a time.
Go ahead, guys.
I got an idea. You know, it'd be awesome if we can rank these ourselves. Like if we could take these 50 and you know how you have A through S through F tier.
One of those tier lists, like a tier list.
Yeah, I wish we could steal all these and make it our own, and we could give our honest opinion. You know, because I felt, and my surprise buddy called me. He brought up a good point, saying that he feels like a lot of this is more modern day bias. Like they're not gonna.
Yep.
They're gonna recognize more of the modern day WrestleManias than the early days from 40 years ago. You know.
Oh, wait till you get to at least top 15. Wait till the top 15 rolls around.
DIY has interrupted the tag match, and the match was thrown out. They attacked the Machine Guns, and they stole the tag titles from the Street Profits and left with them.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
For those of you not watching SmackDown.
Yep.
Hey, at least give it I wouldn't mind if you keep having updates because, like I said, I'm not watching SmackDown, so.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm watching it for Randy Orton, and he wasn't showed yet. Number 19.
Face to face, really?
Number 19.
Face to face.
Sasha, wasn't this on the list already? Oh no, that was Becky
Sasha,
Lynch.
Bianca, no.
This one was better than Becky and Bianca. I will give you that. Sasha Banks versus Bianca Belair.
Black female against black female match on this list.
WrestleMania 37 night 1, and it main evented night 1.
Yeah.
on. Why are they going to promote about Sasha Banks? She quit and went to AEW. Shouldn't she be just as bad as she should be redacted?
Well, this is the second time she's been on the list, so
Yeah.
She should be redacted.
Well, put it this way: WWE has mentioned AEW more in the past couple of weeks than they ever have before. They actually just referenced AEW tonight with Seth Rollins' promo.
Oh, what did he say?
He said CM Punk. Everybody has been chanting CM Punk's name all these years. And when CM Punk finally came back to the ring, he didn't come back to a WWE ring and he came back not for the fans, but because somebody wrote him a big fat check. And then, when he burned his bridges with that company, he did come back to the WWE not for the fans, but because somebody wrote him another big fat check.
Again, so move on.
But
the less said about Sasha Banks and Bianca, the better.
As far as the women's matches, though, on this list, this is the best one so far. The best women's match on this list.
Yeah, it includes. So far, this list has 2 different Sasha Banks matches on it.
Yeah, I said that. Yep.
Honestly, none of the women matches kind of
This one was good. I like this one. This one was, like I said, was the best women's match on this list so far.
19 number. Does it deserve to be number 19?
I didn't say it deserves to be number 19, but I'm saying out of the women's matches on this list, it was the best one.
Yeah, true.
Number 18. Undertaker Triple H, Hell in a Cell, WrestleMania 28. This one was just shown on TV earlier.
Special guest.
This match is actually being inducted in this year's Hall of Fame.
No, it's not.
You sure?
Yeah.
It's the submission match. Unless they added another match.
Because they showed this match earlier. They showed this match on TV earlier. They were talking about it, and then they showed...
they talked about it.
Then they showed the Hall of Fame, and then they showed Triple H.
I know, but it's because Triple H is in it. That's why.
Yeah.
But, so far, too...
The only match that's being inducted is the WrestleMania 13 match.
Submission match, yeah.
So far, two of the three Undertaker Triple H matches have made the list. This one was definitely the best of the three, in my opinion.
I agree.
Definitely. Definitely. Probably because Mike Chioda wasn't legit knocked out like he was the first go-around they had.
I think it should have been a little bit higher. Top 15? I don't know about top 10.
Top 10. Easy. Top 10.
I would say top 12 for me.
Top 10.
I'd say 15.
Wait till you see what's number 10.
Number 17. A lot of Kurt Angle matches on this list. This is the fourth one for him.
Mm-hmm.
Kurt Angle versus Brock Lesnar, WWE title match, WrestleMania 19.
The night Brock Lesnar concussed himself and almost killed himself at the same time.
Yep, that was the botched shooting star. He landed on his fucking head.
Yeah.
And he still injured Kurt as well.
Minus that move, it was a hell of a match, you know?
Yeah, right.
And plus, Kurt Angle, he was in bad shape that night, too.
Mm-hmm.
So, the match that they were able to produce and have Lesnar having that big botch, but and they still finished the match. And
Bam says Warrior versus Triple H WrestleMania 12 was a good match. Was a great match.
That's a good comment.
Good joke, Bam. Good joke. Needed that laugh because I got some shit to say about number 16.
I didn't like this one at all. Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair, SmackDown Women's Title, WrestleMania 39.
I mean, what more can I say about this? It's only good Charlotte Flair match she's had in her entire fucking career, and that's the only positive I'll say. The only problem is Rhea Ripley going over was the right decision. It should have been the same decision at Mania 36. What more can I say? Fuck Charlotte Flair. Fuck her father. Fuck everything in the Flair family. The last time you got me to cheer for Charlotte Flair, her opponent got fucking pregnant a month later. And Lacey Evans. The only time you got me to cheer for Charlotte Flair on 2 occasions. Charlotte Flair and Lacey Evans feud over her fucking father.
Oh shit! Don't mean to interrupt. This should have been on WrestleMania, what just got announced.
What?
The SmackDown Tag Title match is going to be a triple threat TLC match next week on SmackDown.
Fuck off.
DIY versus the Guns versus the Street Profits. That should have been a WrestleMania match.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Charlotte Flair, the other time you ever got me to cheer for Charlotte Flair was the Saraya Page comment about Reed Flair not being able to save himself. That pissed me off big time. And it also pissed off Charlotte and Reed's mother, Fifi, from WCW, because that wasn't clear with them. Or Rick.
Yeah, that should have never been said. I agree. This was the one that...
Fuck Ric Flair.
This is the one that Rhea won, though, right? She got a win back from losing at 36.
Yes. Because in the first go-around, Charlotte Flair dominated the whole fucking match and pretty much bullied Rhea Ripley the whole fucking match.
Randy Orton just made his way to the ring. We're gonna find out, I guess, maybe right now if he has a match this weekend.
Probably.
I got a question. Why are you not showing these clips? I mean, we could be reviewing these as well.
Clips of what?
These Mania matches. We could be
Get copyright? Hell no.
If I can't do showcase mode from the video games, what makes you think I'm going to show the matches? Number
You're trying to
15.
get Rose's channel shut down, KT. Is that your secret plan right now?
He's got more subs than me. What the fuck would he care?
That's my point.
Number 15. Hulk Hogan versus the Ultimate Warrior. Champion versus champion match. WrestleMania 6.
I just
The worst Patrick Star. Boo.
I mean, this is actually like one of Warrior's best match. Number
It was the
15.
only good match.
No, see the other match. The other match I would say he was good was with Macho Man.
I just said that.
But the only reason this is up here is because I mean it was two big faces at the time. It was champion versus champion, title versus title. That's why we're this, and it was actually a good match.
It was also Vince McMahon's personal tissue match as well, because it was big beefy men slapping meat.
Well,
Vince McMahon likes big sweaty man. Vince McMahon likes big sweaty man. Yeah.
Well,
remember that.
Honestly, Ultimate Warrior was supposed to be the man of the next decade. He was supposed to be Mr. 90s.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, that didn't happen.
Because he wasn't selling as many tickets as Hogan predicted to Vince, apparently.
Warrior wasn't even a good wrestler. He was gassed out by the time he got to the ring.
That's because he went ape shit when he was running out to the ring, fucking going nuts on the ropes and everything else. He fucking blew himself up.
Yeah.
Yep. And the only reason why his Savage match was better is because he didn't do any of that going into it in his entrance.
Well, not only that, Macho Man, for these big matches, he likes to rehearse the match a lot, or at least go over the matches over and over and over. So that's why Warrior actually had a great match with him. But
yeah,
I mean, I like this match with 15 with Warrior versus Hogan, but 15, no. I mean, maybe in the 20s, but
maybe
not 15. But like I said, the reason it's up there is because the moment, you know. That's why.
Move on.
You know what? I haven't seen my all-time favorite WrestleMania match on this list yet.
Which is?
Undertaker versus Kane, WrestleMania 14.
I was going to say Chris Benoit versus Kurt Angle at 7.
Bam said that should be way higher. And Bam said that should be way higher. Amazing match. He was on trend. That's why. I disagree. Anyone older than 40 would have that much higher. He's talking about the WrestleMania 6 match.
I'm having lightning storms.
Of course.
Well, thunderstorms.
Okay.
Number 14, Bret Hart versus Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Wrong name.
No, Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels. You're right.
Jesus.
I don't know. You know why? Because the only WrestleMania match I remember from Bret Hart was the Stone Cold match. So I just my brain just went right to that. But then I remember this was the Iron Man match, right?
Yep, yeah. 1 hour Iron Man match. That is still divided fans.
This I think should be top 5 just for what it was.
I would say top 10, but I'm okay with that. I would say top 5. Yes, I agree. I mean, the only reason I think is kind of like how my buddy said that they're more modern day bias. Plus, a lot of times people nowadays, they don't want to be watching an hour-long match. Like, especially when there's not, like, pinfalls all over the place. Like, when they literally went through the whole match without one pinfall, and they had to go into overtime for it to happen. Literally, like, after 2 minutes, they got the pinfall?
Yeah, after 2 super kicks, yeah.
Yeah, but...
I think, like I said, I didn't watch this match myself. I've watched clips of it, obviously over the years.
I fallen asleep whenever I watched the damn match.
But just for what it was, it was the first Iron Man match too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
So just for what it was, and the fact that it had to go overtime to decide a winner, this should be top 5.
And not only that, this is Shawn Michaels' first WWE Championship.
Mm-hmm. First victory for the title. Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 13. Stone Cold Steve Austin versus The Rock. WrestleMania 19.
Stone Cold's last official match at the time.
This one, honestly, in my opinion, was the weakest of the trio between those two.
What? I disagree.
Really?
I would say it's the exact opposite because I
would say Mania 15 was their weakest.
I agree. I think 19 was their best, 17 was right in the middle, and 15 was
I think
weakest.
17 was
their best. Are you sure 19, 17 should be in the middle, Casey, or are you only saying that because of the heel turn?
No, I said 19 it was the best, then 17.
Yeah, I'm saying, do you think 17 is the second best because of Austin's heel turn at the end? Is what I was asking.
I thought it was the better match, plus with the heel turn, yes.
I think to me, it's 17, 15, 19, but that's just me.
But granted, all 3 matches were great.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
True.
All of them, definitely not top 10, not all 3 of them shouldn't be top 10, but all 3 of them should be at least top 15, top 20. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Number 12.
If you can hear my cat, I apologize. Can't do anything about that.
Don't worry, we can't hear shit.
Razor Ramon, Shawn Michaels, the ladder match at WrestleMania 10 should definitely be higher than this.
You're damn right.
What's going on, Michael?
To the point where Randy Savage cursed both men out. It went overtime.
This one should be top 3. Fuck a top 5.
Like I said, this match went overtime to the point where, according to Shawn Michaels and Scott Hall, Randy Savage cursed both men out for cutting the 8-man tag match off the card for time.
Top 5 to 3. Who made this list? Number 11.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, who made this list? That's what I'm saying. These guys, they're like, oh, well, WWE. It's like, no, who physical pen to paper says this is the lineup of the best matches. And I'm going to assume that's got to be Triple H. Or maybe...
No, it wasn't Triple H. No way. He's got more important things to do.
Exactly.
Well, then, hold on.
Go ahead.
I was going to say maybe who? Well, like Nick Khan?
Maybe.
Fuck Nick Khan.
I think even he's got more important things to do. It's probably somebody in their PR department or whoever runs the YouTube channel.
Who knows? Who knows? Number 11.
Number 11. Back-to-back WrestleMania 10 matches. Another good one. The Hart brothers going at it.
Yep.
Yeah, it was good. I think
Owen Hart's best match in his career.
Definitely not better than the fucking ladder match, though.
No, I agree. I was going to say the exact same thing. I was going to say switch those 2 around.
Yeah. Wait till you see what I have to say about the next one. Wait till you see number 10.
All right, Casey, let Kratos go off before you say anything.
Yeah.
Number 10, Ronda Rousey, Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch. I mentioned this one earlier. This is by far one of the worst WrestleMania matches. This one was the first women's main event in WrestleMania history. If I remember correctly, this match had to be rushed at the end because...
And it was botched at the end, too, because Ronda Rousey had her left fucking shoulder up during the crucifix pin.
Yeah, that and...
still counted 3.
Didn't one of them break their hand or broke their finger in the match?
That was Ronda Rousey, I think, yeah.
But I remember this match was rushed at the end because it was going on 1 o'clock in the fucking morning and people were going to get stranded in Jersey.
Yep.
Because the last trains had run for the night.
What?
No, I was saying I remember the last trains had run for the night, so they had to like fucking rush the ending to get everybody out.
Mm-hmm.
And
honestly, I would have left at this part time. I'm sorry. I'd be like, I couldn't care less.
This was the longest WrestleMania in history. This one started at what, 6?
For one night, yeah, for one night.
This one started at what, 6 p.m.? It was like 7 hours long.
5.5, I believe.
It was fucking ridiculous. I remember this WrestleMania sucked.
Uh-huh. And here's what I'll say. Here's what I'll say about this match. So far on this list, we've had 4 different Charlotte Flair matches in 41 different positions. So far. Out of this entire top 41, 4 Charlotte Flair matches are on this list.
In my opinion, though, the only good thing...
I call that fucking problem.
The only good... This match definitely shouldn't even be on the list, let alone number 10.
Whoever made this list is glazing Charlotte Flair in the back, more than likely. It's glazing to Charlotte Flair pictures.
The only thing I can say about this match is the right woman won.
Who cares about this half plastic, half human woman?
Speaking of plastic, did you see that one guy fucking cook her ass on fucking on Twitter?
Yeah,
He actually responded to it.
At least, she was talking about his face. He replied, at least it's my normal face.
Yeah.
I would have ended that with fucking bitch.
Yeah, I cannot believe that she got
face, you fucking plastic bitch.
She got so butthurt over what he said that she actually responded to it. He cooked her ass. Oh, man.
Listen to earlier in the show.
Whoa. I have no idea. Oh, there's Bam's comment.
Listen to what I said earlier when she was at number 16. Listen. Go ahead. I said enough about this fucking Android.
Like I said about this match.
This is the one. She's the wannabe Android 18 from Dragon Ball Z.
She's pretty much. This is pretty much the worst. This is pretty much the worst WrestleMania match that didn't include a celebrity.
And this is why I said number 10 should have been swapped with number 35.
This was, in my opinion, the worst WrestleMania match that didn't include a celebrity, but at least, in my opinion, the right woman won.
Did she really, though? Because she went to feud with Lacey Evans for 3 months.
All right, now I have to. I can't scroll up anymore, so now I gotta slowly reveal the last numbers here.
Well.
Oh, fuck.
At least number 9's a good one. I'm looking at the list myself. At least number 9's a good one.
Honestly, I think we should delete all the women's matches.
We should delete every Charlotte Flair match from this fucking list. Let's go that step.
Number 9, Ultimate Warrior versus Randy Savage, WrestleMania 7. This one, again, is before my time.
Deserved.
Not in the top 10, though. Definitely not.
The top 10.
No.
Over what was number 10? Fuck yes.
Number 10 shouldn't be on the list.
Not top 10. Definitely not a top 10 match. Definitely not.
What do you think?
I don't know. Definitely not.
Okay.
I would say in the 20s, but not.
I would say it's better than number 8. When it's revealed, I would say it's better than number 8.
Number 8, Andre the Giant, Hulk Hogan, WrestleMania 3, and the only reason it's on the list is because there was the body slam moment.
That's it. Exactly. And that's it. Less said about that racist cuck, the better.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yes, correctly.
I actually did go back and watch this match at one point. Again, it's on my Story of WrestleMania DVD set that I have, so I did watch this match. It was nothing special.
Well, no, it's about the moment. It's about seeing him.
The moment that actually happened where both men actually wrestled each other back in the early mid
This
to late
one,
70s.
this one should be top 5, and it's number 7.
Wait till you see number 6.
The TLC match, the Hardy Boys versus the Dudley Boys versus Edge and Christian at WrestleMania 17. This match was fucking amazing.
Top 3 in my book. Top fucking 3. Top 3.
I would say for me, it probably.
I swapped this with number 3.
I would say this for me would be my number 4. Only because I have bias.
I like number 4.
Only because I have bias over a certain match that I haven't seen on this list yet. And by the way, I do know where it is on this list because, like I said, I did see it on Twitter.
Yep.
And the only reason I saw number 1 is because it's the thumbnail of the playlist. So that's the only reason why I know number 1.
Number 6 is the problem to me. That's a problem because it's too recent. Number 6 is too recent.
Right. Yep. Same reason. Number 40. The night 1 for WrestleMania 40.
Number 20. Yeah.
Yeah. The night 1
this
for.
This is too recent to be in top 10.
This was too. I think it's too recent to be on the list. Period.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. I just wouldn't put this high up like that because, like, honestly, to me, this. I mean, I think it was definitely a great match, but
it had too much fuckery in it once everybody started getting involved.
Yeah, true.
I was about to say that. It was like there was way too much going around instead of just letting those two guys fight, you know?
To me, I think WrestleMania 17 was probably the best WrestleMania I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
Number 6 was a joke. I agree.
That's number 5.
I hate to say this because, like I said before, it's like I was there, but I even at that time, yeah, I was happy to be there. And at the time, yes, I would say, "Oh, it's the greatest of all time." But
I'm saying 17 is my favorite WrestleMania overall, and that's with me saying that with WrestleMania 14 having my all-time WrestleMania match and moment.
Yep.
And I still say WrestleMania 17 overall is my favorite WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5.
Wait till you see number 5.
Hold on. Before we move on, is it because about the match that's not here with Chris Benoit and Kurt Angle?
I don't give a fuck about Chris Benoit.
We're still on about this fucker?
Yes.
Number 5, this one is well-deserved.
Well-deserved indeed.
Up there, but I think 19 was better.
No, I've said it before. I said it literally about 5 minutes ago. I said this one was in my opinion, the best of the 3.
Mm-hmm. Number 3, I would put this at number 3. I would put this at number 3.
Not only that, go ahead, finish up.
Put number 7 at number 5.
Not only that, but the promo package for this match with Limp Bizkit's "My Way."
Yeah.
In the package, the promo package for this match was incredible.
The fact that Limp Bizkit had 2 songs featured on the whole card was insane, and it was also good in its own right because Rollin' was Undertaker's theme song at the time, not Big Evil. And this was the hype video song for the main event.
Yeah.
So they had 2 different songs on the whole Mania card.
Why don't we just watch this clip and see? Let's just react to it real quick.
Why don't you fucking suck my asshole? How about that?
But also one of the things that a lot of people are talking about this WrestleMania that X7 did that way better is the build-up. When Stone Cold won the Royal Rumble, I mean, it was started from there.
15's build-up was good too, with the whole beer truck thing and everything. That was fun as fuck.
Yeah, but
on the go home, that was good. But we're talking about I think Casey's talking about as a whole for the whole show, right?
Yeah. Yeah, from from the Royal Rumble to the show, the build up between The Rock and Stone Cold, you know.
Well, they were also bigger superstars in 2001 than they were in '98 too. So,
And at the same
or
at
'99,
the same time, The Rock was headed to Hollywood. Then also after this match too, to film The Scorpion King.
which is why he lost.
Exactly.
But in my opinion, yeah, this if I had a personal top 5, this would be my number 5.
Honestly, in Texas, if The Rock would have won, he would have been crucified.
Why do you say that?
Well, I mean, it's obvious, right? I mean, it's Texas. I mean, like they
Tell us how you really feel, Tommy NC.
no, but honestly, because it was Stone Cold country. I mean, people love The Rock, but people are gonna love Stone Cold way more in Texas than The Rock. But they would have strung up The Rock if he would have won that night.
Number 4, Randy Savage versus Ricky Steamboat Intercontinental Championship match, WrestleMania 3.
The reason why I love this match is higher than Hogan and Andre. They stole the damn show.
Should have been number 1.
Oh, this is Casey's number 1. Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it should have been up there.
Okay. Let's go to number 3.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, God.
The belt.
Number 3, The Rock versus Hulk Hogan, WrestleMania 18.
Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Let's remember that.
Good
Hollywood
match. I don't think it's number 3.
Yeah.
Definitely top 10.
Like I said, it
Definitely
should
top
be
10.
the numbers. It should be at least number 7 to me.
Definitely top 10 for sure.
That's the right set, number 7.
3,
Swap this
no.
one with number 5. Swap number 5 with the actual number 7.
That's what I was saying.
Well, if you're watching SmackDown right now, you know what number 1 is. But, anyway, number 2. The match that introduced me to wrestling. Bret Hart versus Stone Cold Steve Austin, WrestleMania 13, the submission match.
With Ken Shamrock as a special referee.
The first match that's being inducted is number 2.
Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I mean, it's a great match, but
yeah, absolutely.
Honestly,
damn right. The double tournament.
It deserves to be up there because the significance of it. I mean, it propelled Stone Cold to superstardom.
And he had a staph infection too during that match, didn't he? Or he was just getting over one?
I think he was getting over one. Yeah. No way. That was the next year. He had a staph infection against Kane.
I remember in the build-up, like on Stone Cold's DVD, he said something about he had some kind of injury or something, and they made it.
He had that bandage on his arm, and that's because he had a staph infection against Kane.
Right, but I remember during the build-up for WrestleMania 13. I remember the build-up for WrestleMania 13. Stone Cold on his DVD was talking about something. He had some kind of injury, and then they made it a submission match, and like he wasn't too thrilled about it or something.
I think it was more because he had the blade, and he didn't want to blade during the match. Even during the match, he had second thoughts about blading, even when they were going to do the spot for him to blade at.
I'm just trying to put SmackDown back on. The fucking thing I'm using to watch it froze again. Give me a minute, guys.
Yep.
But this would be, so I said Austin, Rock, WrestleMania 17 would be my number 5. I think the TLC match, in my opinion, would be my number 4. This would be my number 3.
Yep.
This one would be my number 3. And the one that's unfortunately not on this list, which again, like I just said, if you're watching SmackDown, you know what number 1 is. because they just
Right.
had it on the TV. Number 1, WrestleMania 25, Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels, which probably hands down is the best WrestleMania match of all time. Not my favorite. Don't know why it's not my favorite, but I will say it probably is the best.
Yeah.
It's up there. I wouldn't say number 1. Like, honestly, both Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker matches is definitely best. Like, they're definitely up there. You know, but, I mean, some of these are... honestly, a lot of these women matches, I would take them out. I'm sorry. And replace them with way better matches. I bet if we could have looked into some of the matches that wasn't even introduced into this list, we could probably make.
Well, we're gonna look at them for fun, but we're not gonna talk about them. But we'll look at them for fun. But yeah, in my opinion,
50 to 42.
Yeah, in my personal top 5, I would have Stone Cold and The Rock WrestleMania 17, the Triple Threat TLC match at WrestleMania 17, Austin and Bret Hart WrestleMania 13. I would have Undertaker and Kane WrestleMania 14, and I would have this match as my number 1 as well. Shawn Michaels and Taker WrestleMania 25.
Well, my mystery buddy I was talking to,
Right.
he had a good idea to compare 2 WrestleManias. The one that people considered the best of all time, X7, to WrestleMania 21. And I agree with him that I thought 21 was the better show, honestly, from top to bottom almost. Like, honestly,
go ahead.
Honestly, 21 with Eddie Guerrero versus Rey Mysterio was one of my favorite matches for the longest time.
Yeah, wasn't 21 the very first Money in the Bank as well?
Yes, show.